grow your business from 10K to 1 million.
Very useful. But if you do at scale with big catalog, I think it's not the best thing to do, because there is a little benefit of a human translator instead of a AI translator, of course. But that little improvement, I would say, going from 80% perfection to 100% perfection, so that 20% more is very expensive. So to get that 20% more, you need to spend a lot of money and time managing the translator. So you can do it if you are very at scale and you have very like big sellers. But if you have a big catalog with small sellers, I think it's not the best use to especially if you are selling in Europe, right? Because, for example, if we sell in Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Sweden, it's not worth the money to hire a translator. I would say that AI is the best. And for example, you can use Google Translate. I don't know if Grammarly has some translation tools, but anyway, use all the AI solutions to do that. A second place where AI and software automation is very useful is about automation for PPC optimization. There is a lot of softwares coming out about the PPC optimization by metrics. It's very PPC is data analysis at scale. So software in this case with AI is very useful. To optimize by metrics, you don't need necessarily AI. You can use formulas, right? AI, I think, is doing more the forecasting about metrics, predicting statistically what to change before you have the data to do it. So I think AI in this point is very efficient because it reduces the cost required to optimize the PPC and really reduce the time of a lot. That's another great use of AI. And then for creating videos also. Generation of videos with AI is something possible that you can do. And translations, like being able to put language in the videos, language, written text and voiceovers, for example, is something that AI can do very quickly. You can do also this in content generation. You can create videos in multiple languages with voiceovers, and you can do in any language that you want. And you can create, if you would like to do, this at scale, streamlines the AI process. So this is another solution to keep in mind. Another place where AI is very useful and could be used is about automation for tracking rank history and variations of the rank. Tracking is not necessarily about AI, but for example, the price changes and testing different prices compared to the competition is something that is impossible to do by yourself. So AI in this case with third-party software is a great idea. All comes down to if there is a return of investment, of course. I don't know the software, how much that kind of software is costing. I think $100, $50, something like that. Is it worth to buy that kind of software for price optimization? Depends. If you have like few products in very competitive market that sell a lot, maybe yes. Otherwise, maybe no. Depends. Also, monitoring and listing changes. It is more about software automation. It's not about AI necessarily. Second place, I'm talking of is I'm here right now. So the clients see some things when they see the product the first time in the Amazon customer journey, and AI for first image creation can be useful for enhancement. So you can enhance AI. You can also implement text. Also, there are some AI solution that you can simply like make a photo with the phone to a product, and you can create amazingly rude rendering. I think sometimes it's not necessarily to have photographers anymore do a lot of stuff, like implementing products in lifetime pictures, for example, is more about the listing creation, not about the main image. But you can do that a lot for the Atlas content, the videos, etc. Also, the price testing, I told you, optimization of the title. I would say you can create the title by yourself, or maybe you can create also like a title agent for Amazon. Maybe there is someone developing this kind of agents, an agent that is very developed to create the ideal title. But of course, title is so important, for example, that you need a human touch to optimize it. But AI maybe can be helpful in some situations. Review analysis, I think, is one of the few places that we've seen AI used, the review analysis. So being able to collect all the reviews, summarize it. Also, Amazon, for example, itself has a software that is analyzing all the reviews and aggregate all the data, summarize, and categorize the reviews, feedbacks by topics. That's a great use, especially for product development, but also to improve the ratings. Like you can use these solutions to understand what is going on with your product, so that you can quickly optimize hundreds of products with softwares. I think, as I say again, AI is super optimization, super customization, fast, cheap, at scale. So this is exactly the point. You analyze 1,000 reviews in seconds. Okay, so other traffic sources, for example, there are some AI and SaaS solutions that might be used for planning the deals and find the best the best ratio between the cost of these marketing motions and the return in rank the profit. Also, the storefront creation. I think, like for example, if you are an agency or a freelancer or you manage a lot of businesses without storefronts, creating a standardized system with AI that creates storefronts in a customized way is a great way to optimize the marketing process of this company at scale for as little as possible. Like creating 100 lists, like a few years ago, you had to use like a specialist to do that and took a lot of time. Right now, actually, you can do it with AI at scale with the scripting, Google Sheets, formulas, GPT. You can program a Google Sheet. You can program also softwares. For this situation, it's very cheap now with AI to program softwares. So there is a lot of solutions. Also, of course, you can buy subscriptions softwares. But the point is that you need to do this stuff. Like AI, I think if you don't do it, you're gonna be crushed by the market. Either if you have your store, if you're a freelancer, or if you are like if you're like an agency. AI content generation or editing for videos, for example, or for the copy of email campaigns or advertisement if you use external advertisement or management of content or ads. That's another way that you can use AI in this point of the customer journey.
To see the full strategy, check our free playlist on our YouTube channel. And there you can get your free coaching session.